What is up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with my all new review of Love and Hip Hop Miami. My apologies for the last few weeks of my review, but let's get into this new episode because I got a lot to say. So we start off with Amada, Estelita, and Brooke. They meet up. Amada lets them know what happened with her sit down with Ray J. Because last episode, Ray J met up with Amada to see if she could be perfect for the role that he has in mind for doing this One Wish movie, right? So she's learning what the role requires, and she's also talking about Ray J's demeanor. Ray J's a dork. Ray J loves to make a joke, but sometimes he does too much. And she felt like all of his jokes, it felt like it gave extra flirty that she didn't appreciate, she didn't like, she was very uncomfortable. So obviously he needed to learn a dance. It was bachata. When it did the flashback of how she was giving him a simple step, you can see the way this man is cupping her back to want to grab her ass. That looked a bit creepy. Like, sir, get your hands away from me. So she didn't want to go full out with him with this particular dance because we all know Amada is a trained professional dancer, okay? So just going through that whole situation, she didn't feel right. She felt weird that he was doing the most. And I do believe that Ray J was trying to push up on Amada because when he apologized to her, he got on his knees. That was unnecessary. And he was just doing the most to want to put that dick on her. And I mean literally. So once she felt like that, she reached out to Princess, told her about what happened. Princess said, I'm happy you told me, but it also gives me that conclusion you're still one of those loving hip hop bitches. It's like, damn, where the fuck that come from? Okay, yes, you're going through a divorce. Y'all have always going through divorce, but yet you still go back to this man. Yet this man still treats you like shit. You go along with being petty and give him the same energy as well. So when I did not do my review, I had the thought that, Princess, you are mad at nobody but Ray J. I do believe that Ray J set that up so that way you could feel away because since he never told you, because he wanted you to find out in this manner. So now you're putting all of your energy on being mad at Amada. At least Amada told you what happened. She didn't keep it from you. Hell, she don't even want Ray J. So my thing is, what you mad at her for? Why you say she's just one of those loving hip hop bitches? Princess, you came from loving hip hop. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, Estelita walks off because she's getting ready for her lash company launch, but she didn't tell Amada that Princess was invited. But Princess might have said she couldn't make it, so there's no point in telling her. But once Estelita left, Amada tells Brooke that she received a call or a message from Shay. Shay reached out to her. Wonder why? I don't talk to Shay. She don't talk to me. So what prompted her to reach out to me? Brooke. Brooke gave her a bit of a nudge to reach out to Amada because apparently once listening to Marcus on his rundown of meeting Shay and Fabo, she feels a bit more sympathy towards Shay and believe that Shay and Amada carry a lot more in common than they think. So Amada is like, for what? I've known Shay. I've been in her life the last 7 years and I'm over and done. I don't want to go through that again. Just knowing that y'all have had a 7-year friendship, meaning there's history there, meaning there's a possibility for y'all to move on and move forward. So why not come together? Y'all both dealing with baby daddies that ain't shit. So why not come together? So what Amada wants is for Shay to be respectful and to be honest and apologize for the way that she handled herself last season. Her filming Fabo holding her kid as ways to antagonize Amada, she got to come clean on that because that wasn't right. That wasn't cool. So once she apologized for that, then we could move forward. That's all I'm going to say. I just need for that to happen. So it is what it is. So let's move on. Okay, so now we got Trick doing his cooking channel, Bitch I Got My Pots, and he got legendary memes in the building. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why, this is why, this is why I'm hot. Okay. He's very happy to be back in the studio working. This is his first video since his health scare, and his relationship with So Unique is over and done with. I think that was your fault. You messed that up. Good luck finding somebody else. And he introduces someone else onto the show, a new artist that he connected through social media that he believes got major talent, and her name is Ching Diamond. And I feel like I've seen her before, but she is talented, okay? And she has a different way of rapping. She raps in mics that has burgers, fries, steaks, while rapping on a treadmill. Like, she is hilarious, and I love it, okay? She got a dark past, okay? She said growing up, in Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. She felt like she didn't get a lot of attention. But when she got older, she started to show out. And when she showed out, she showed out. Okay, she got into some trouble. She was stealing and everything. She ended up having a child at 17, went to jail. But everything else came out when she started to rap. She didn't know she could rap until she went to jail. All of the viral attention she got landed her a record deal. So now getting this record deal, have her sent down to Miami to use this time to work with producers and writers to create an album. All of this is for her daughter. When she rapped in that bread, I was like, girl, go ahead. She is very talented. I feel like I'm going to really like Cheen Diamond. I want to get to know her story, but she seems like a very good person. She's like a fun time, and she's like she gonna be funny as hell to me. All of this is to prove to her daughter that she can look up to her, and that way I'm gonna show the world who Cheen Diamond really is. So she's gonna take this opportunity that was given to her and not let it go to waste, and that's what I want for her to do. Now that you're in Love and Hip Hop, please do not let this opportunity go to waste as well. Okay, and let's move on. All right, so we get Trina and Swerve. She's at home. She's finally back at home. She was on the Missy Elliott tour. She is discussing having to work so much now that she's back in Miami, but she's also excited about her upcoming book. It's called The Baddest, and it's going to pretty much, give a clear insight on how she really got started with the industry, how Missy Elliott laid the groundwork. And then we discuss Swerve and this baby mama situation. She wants him to link up with an attorney to really get a handle on it. She didn't like Hot Topic coming to her, telling her this information, meeting up with the baby mama to get information. Like, what do you expect me to do with it? Now, even in the confessional, when it came down to asking Swerve, do you believe this is your child? He said, I'm not answering that. I ain't got nothing to say. Okay, well, how about you need to figure out what to say? You need to get a DNA test to find out if this is your child. Because you say what's in the past is in the past. You need to move on and move forward. Okay, well, you can't keep on keeping things in the dark because you're worried about what's going to happen. Trina don't want nobody else coming to her about nobody else. She's mad at Hot Topic because Hot Topic has been doing the most. Bobby wants to tell her about some emails. She's going to be like, I've already know all this. I've known all about the reckless actions before me, but I don't care. The past was the past. This was not during me. This was before me. I don't give a shit about it anymore. I don't. I just fucking don't. All right, Trina, you just don't, okay? So all she wants to do is focus on them, focus on their relationship, and not let them get involved with outside noise. Fine, fine, fine. But Trina, please be smart about it. If this man really is proven to have had children with this woman, that's going to be on you. I don't know, it's going to be on the hook for child support because what money does he have? And since you are his wife, there's no telling if what he needs to pay for, that's going to come out of your pocket. I just want you to be smart, and I really don't want you to go too fast and end up getting pregnant by this man. I just really, really don't. Trina, please be smart about this. Don't be dumb. Please. And I'm moving on. All right, y'all. We're going to get into Stupid Flo and Stupid Allen. We all know she pretty much picked up Allen when he was there for Gael and her birthday party. She used this time as give back. Oh, I hope y'all clean. Y'all gonna run around and catch something. Anyway, she's like, do I feel sorry for stealing Gael's man? No, because I'm tired of people playing on me and my relationship. Flo, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody gives a fuck anymore. Like, girl, you are weak, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're delusional, you male-identified. Like, I lost all respect. Don't even think I ever had any respect for you. But anyway, Allen, oh my God, Allen is loving all of this energy, okay? He's loving all of this attention. He's loving all of everybody fighting over him, wanting to be with him, because Allen thinks he's all that. Nigga, you really are not, okay? So she wondered, how does he feel about them spending time together? He likes spending time with her. When it comes to Gael's just friends, okay? While he knows Gael's flirty, Gael can be sexy, he doesn't really want to be with her like that. Just want to use her. But Flo wants to use Allen to get any information on Amada. It's like, who does this type of shit? I'm sorry, like, you gotta be a deranged, crazy person to screw somebody you don't really know, don't know where he's been, all because you want to get back at somebody who called you out for your fuck shit. I can't. So then we get to the story about who Allen is. He's a real estate expert. That's how he met with Amada. He taught her everything she knows. When it came down to them being more than just business partners or more than just learning about the business. He said she came over to the house and she kissed him. That's what he said, because he was going through his troubles with his wife. And also, in this midst of me thinking of this, Flo is still a married woman getting romantically or physically involved with another man who is still married. Did Alan ever get a divorce? Okay, I just want to know if he did or not, because Flo can't throw homewrecker on nobody. She can't do it no more, okay? But with learning how they met up, I really don't think that Amada threw herself at Alan. I don't. I think Alan was setting up to get at Amada. That I believe. Then we're discussing the children. And Flo was trying to get into his head, get into his feelings, because Alan is still not happy that Amada didn't say yes for them to set up a meeting with their daughters to meet their other siblings. Because it's too soon, bruh. You need to come around more so she can establish that trust and know you're going to be there for our girls. Knowing you do have other obligations and responsibilities for your other children, just don't try to use my daughters as a way for you to get this type of meeting. Don't do that. So because he's in his feelings, Flo is going to jump on that and be like, does she ever try to keep you from your kids? He's going to say yes. No, you haven't been there. Can we go back to when Amada found out she was pregnant? You weren't there the entire time she was pregnant. You weren't even there for the baby shower. You weren't even there for the girl's birthday. And then when you met them at Mada's house, that's the first time you ain't seen them in 8 months. The Dominican Republic is not that far from Miami, I don't believe. Bro, you are fucking kidding me if you're trying to make it seem as if Amada is being a horrible mom or being a horrible baby mama, ex-fiance, whatever you want to call her, that's trying to keep your kids away from you. No, because she doesn't trust you. That's why. You feel like if ever I need to be there with my girls, Amada has to be there. Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. You've never been with the girls by yourself. Amada has always been there because she's been the main one raising them. So why would I believe that I can trust you to be there for our girls? Why would I believe you can watch them, you can take care of them? If I'm not there, you gotta be out your fucking mind, sir. You really do. Now, Flo's adding her 2 cents in about what type of person Amada is and everything. It's like, Flo, go to hell. And in the confessional, apparently there's been some rumors circulating that Amada secretly goes down to the DR to be with him. Now, he laughs it off, and I feel like it was a subtle laugh like, Amada, don't play with me, but I ain't gonna answer that. Then he's really feeling himself, thinking that he's the prize because he thinks that Amada is never gonna be over him because, I mean, look at me. Why would anybody want to be over me? I'm sexy as fuck. Look at me. Listen, Papi Chulo, you can go, okay? Nobody wants you, okay? You think because you have a thick Spanish accent, you got these tribal tattoos, you light skin and all that, women's gonna swoon and swoon. I'm not swoon, because I don't like pretty boys like you. I don't like arrogant boys like you. You are pretty much not somebody I will ever be attracted to, ever in life. Because you give way too much selfishness. You're very self-absorbed. Like, no, 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 no. I just need a bucket to throw up because this scene pissed me off. Like, how dare you want to make it seem as if Amada makes things hard for you to see your girls when you don't make the effort to see them? I'm done. I'm moving on. I don't have time for this. No, good night, Alan. Good night. And good night, Flo. And good night, good night. And another thing before I move on to the next scene, I'm just really tired of Alan making it seem as if Amada was chasing after him, as if he wasn't chasing after her. Y'all remember when he first came on the show, he wanted to reap the benefits of what it would be like to be with Amada? Like, he knew that he had a gold mine, but yet he wanted to make himself out to be the prize, which is all bullshit. And here you are again, only coming around to get camera time, only coming around to get the treatment of being on this platform. You have no real intentions on making right with your daughters. You don't. But moving on. So we get the conversation between Shay and Amada. Brooke is mediating the whole thing. And Shay, she didn't want no smoke. She's over and done with the argument, yelling. She just wants to move forward. Same with Amada. The first thing they address is Shay taunting Amada by having Fable hold her child. She said, I didn't like the way you made it seem as it was something more, like I was doing that to hurt you. But I wasn't. Shay, you were. You knew that you and Amada weren't in a good place. You knew you guys had not gone through your issues. So I do think that you did that as a give back. I do think you didn't have great intentions on having Fable hold one of her daughters. I do. And that's what Amada said. Look at this from my perspective. I'm not in a good place with you. We haven't spoken. How would you think I would have received to find out your baby daddy's holding my kid? That would make me feel some type of way. Well, she knows you, but at that time, she couldn't believe anything you would have said because she was hurt. And you need to hear that she was hurt. And with that being said, realizing that you've been through some shit like I've been through some shit. I've had to cry myself to sleep because I've had a lot to deal with it on my own, especially to the point where I'm discovering in the DR that the man that I love with more than anything in the world will hurt me and fuck Gael. So that caused me to feel a reaction. Even Shay had to be on the background by saying, yeah, because she did that to get a reaction out of you. And that wasn't right. That's why I don't fuck with Gael. But I do fuck with Flo. And I'm like, oh Lord, how does that work? How you not fuck with Gael but fuck with Flo? Flo and Gael are pretty much the same person. Okay? Then we get to Shay telling Amada that Flo thinks you're trying to play a petty game with her husband. Oh, well, I'm not. What she don't know is the whole thing about him giving me flowers and cake was because, oh, I'm sorry. The whole thing about me dropping off cake at his restaurant was because he gave me flowers and cake when he went to my job. That's what she don't know. And what she also doesn't know is throughout our conversations, I'm telling him to make it right for his family. Because all he does is talk about Flo and his love for his kids and how he wants to make it right. So I'm giving him advice about how to fight for his relationship so he can do whatever he can to fix his family. That's what Flo do not know. Because Shay said, well, she thought you was going to be petty. Oh, no, trust and believe. I've had some petty thoughts and moments because upon Flo, it's fuck her for me all day, every day. And I also don't understand how Flo can be like this, but you got a sister who likes to fuck everything in sight and don't know how to keep her fucking legs closed. That I don't understand at all. So as far as like this isn't the friendship that I thought you guys would have, because there's no telling if they would ever be back friends like they used to be. But at least they can be in a cordial place where they don't get influenced by other people telling them certain things about, oh, Shay's talking about you or Amada said this about you. Like, let's get to that point so that nobody can ever tell you what you said about me and what I said about you. Let's not get to that place again. So can we have a hug? Can we hug it out? They do hug, and it was a very close, genuine hug. I do miss seeing Amada and Shay together, but a lot of things has been said on both parts, but will it be mended? I hope so, because like Amada said, I'm getting too old for this shit. I can't do it. So then Shay decides to go on her Instagram live, and they do like, we're bad bitches, never left. You're not going to ever break this up. If you come for her, you come for me. We'll see how that works out, because it needs to be work on both ends to make it right. But I was very happy they're able to mend their issues and sell their differences, because it was just doing too much, okay? I think Shay, for me, was the caveat of how her and her friendship with Amada came to this point. But I think since Shay ain't got no other way and no other, I think she has nowhere to go. The fact that she was willing to stick it out with Amada, I think because she don't have Fable in her corner right now, so she might as well mend fence with other people before she gets the man that she wants. I'm just saying. But let me move on. Okay, so moving on from there, we get Joy. She's doing her Magic Monday nights that she hosts, and we see the twins, the Doublemint twins, and we see Jalen. Still something going on with one of the twins and Jalen. Joy oversees it and wants to know what's going on because she's been a part of Jalen's life since he was a baby. And while she's not trying to get into trick business, she has to know what's going on. The other sister is just itching to air out her sister for messing around with Jalen. Like, they're not related, but they are family. But it's still kind of like a problem because Uncle Trick is not going to like this. Moving on from there, Hot Topic coming in hot because she wants to check Joy about what happened between her and Trina, and that she still feels some type of way about being outed by the group because of her own doing, and she wants to check Bobby about it. So she's walking in, she's heated, got this stank ass energy. She pops by and sees Eliza's assistant, who is Bobby's friend, about what's going on. Where's Bobby? I got a bone to pick with him because he's the one saying that I leaked Trina's marriage certificate. He said Bobby isn't here. He's in Mexico for business, but I have heard that you did leak it. The last clip that was shown was Bobby and this man Van meeting up and telling him about Hot Topic having a T page, which is all these blog informations of what's occurring. And he feels like she did leak it because out of everybody in the group that have discovered about Trina's marriage, Hot Topic is the only one that's on edge. Hot Topic is the only one that have taken it so hard and so seriously and act like it's been such a hard thing for her to just accept. It really has. So she's all popping off and things. Estelita, which I don't understand why she would do this, ended up telling Hot Topic that Bobby will be there for my last event, so maybe you can come and check him there. Why would you want to bring that energy to your event? You already see how hyped this woman is. Why would you want to bring that energy to something that's supposed to be positive for you? Okay, cool. So when Hot Topic meets with Joy, no, before that, sorry. Before that, Van is showing Estelita the clip of Shay's live that she had with Brooke, her, and Amada, saying, we bad bitches like we never left, and if you come for her, you come for me, and that's what it is. So now she's feeling some type of way about Amada making it right with Shay after Shay made fun of Estelita's sexual abuse, which was a fucked up thing to do. There is no mistaking it. Shay was absolutely dead wrong for what she did to Estelita. But I don't think that Amada was doing any of this to make it seem as if she was being fake, she was being fugazi. She just wanted to see how she could move forward because she was in an odd place with Shay too. Shay needs to hold herself accountable for what she said too. If she decided to move forward, do not let this impact your friendship with Amada. Don't. We already see Estelita is feeling some type of way, and right now, she has a very valid reason to not tell Amada that Princess is coming to her launch event. At first, she didn't think to say anything because Princess wasn't coming. But now, Princess has said she's coming. So right now, she's going to let Amada be stunted and surprised that Princess is coming. So we're going to move on from there. Once Hot Topic found Joy, she just goes off by calling everybody fake, how everybody is just icing her out of everything. But then Joy said, but you know the reason why you might be feeling this way? Because I heard you leaked Trina's wedding certificate. She's like, no, I didn't. Why is everybody saying that I did it? Bobby was the one who sent me the emails. Okay, Bobby might have done that, but you the one took it upon yourself to go investigate. You took it upon yourself to meet up with the girl that's allegedly his baby mama. You did the most, Hot Topic, to do the most. Like, come on now. Please keep that energy to yourself, because even you met with Trina's brother who told you, do not press it. When it want to come out, let it come out. Let Trina have this moment of not letting everybody be all up on her and be like, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us? Just respect Trina's wishes to leave it alone, but you didn't. And now you want to just blame everybody, how everybody's icing you out. Everybody is keeping you away from it. And you just want to call everybody fake, fake, fake. And Joy was like, you're not about to do this shit here. So security, and she gets escorted out doing the most, talking shit. And when I see Bobby, I got something for his ass too. Hot Topic, please go away from me with this. What was your storyline this season? No, I'm for real. What was your storyline? Because you have done nothing by involve yourself in Trina's business you really had no business being a part of. Like, just doing the fucking most. Moving on. What's next? Excuse me. So we get Ching Diamond. She's looking at an apartment that she's planning on staying while working on her album. Apparently, she's willing to stay at least 6 months. So her mom and her daughter came with her from Nebraska, and she's making it clear, I'm only doing this because I want to make a better life for me and my daughter. So she asked her mother, can she watch her? She said, of course, I got you. Everything she's willing to do is all for the sake of bettering her daughter's life. And she knows that. I'm happy we're getting this type of conversation. We also find interesting that her mom was a rapper too from back in the day. She did her thing, getting herself, being well known in the industry. So now it's time for Ching to take over. And the mom was like, all right, I see that you plan on doing your thing, because when I was coming up, Grandma watched y'all when I was doing my thing. So I feel like it's up to me to take over and help you, give you that boost as well. Because I don't want you out here struggling. You know, we don't have a lot of people here. We only have our family in Nebraska. She said, I'm not going to be out here struggling. I'm going to have somebody to help. Who? She said her boyfriend. Her boyfriend, Marquez, is the man of her dreams. But apparently, this man is in prison. But he's been in prison for a year at this point. He's getting out in a month. And he's planning on living with her, of course. And she was like, why? The man don't have a hustling bone in his body. The man don't have the intelligence to work a real job. You want him to come and impede on your life when you got shit going on? That ain't gonna work for me. And let me also remind you, Did this motherfucker cheat on you multiple times? So what benefit does he have by coming here while you got shit going on? I don't want you to stop what you have going on to be hands-on with this fool. You know what I'm saying? But of course, she's giving excuses, but then she makes a deal with her mother that if you give him a 90-day probation to see if he can turn around, then he's staying. If he cheats or fucks up in any way, then he's gone. Okay, Ching, I hope you know what you're doing, because I don't want you to mess up what you got going on. You came here to work. I don't want you to not focus on work because your boyfriend's home from jail. And then you know for a fact that your mom is taking care of your daughter for the next 6 months. So the only responsibility you have is yourself. But don't squander it because you want to be there for your boyfriend. Your boyfriend needs to make sure that once he's out of jail, he goes and gets his life in order. He goes and finds himself a job. Don't give him the opportunity of not working because you got on reality TV and he gonna run to reap the benefits of you being on this Miami check. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on. I feel like Estelia's party is the next scene. So the event looks nice. She's very excited that she has her own company. She has her own business. We see Miami Tips there, Zoe's there, and Bobby came. Bobby was away in Mexico on business, so he missed everything. He even missed Trina's wedding reception. So let's hope he can get a rundown of what's been going on with the gossip. And he tells Miami Tip, while being in Mexico was nice, he had a relapse. Yes, it was a relapse, but he said, I'm definitely not going to tackle the old Bobby. Obviously, it is a one day at a time that when you are in certain areas and certain places, you got to learn how to fight the temptation, right? I think this is when Amada and Brooke walks in, and Estelita is not too happy about seeing Amada because when she walked in, Amada was going to say hi. She gives her a skirt. I know you're not about to hug me because I saw the video of you and Brooke talking to Shay. Brooke was like, you mad? Yes, I'm mad because y'all not going to act like the thing she said to me wasn't wrong and as if you guys weren't a witness to it. You guys were there in the DR that happened. You guys were there comforting me. She said some foul ass shit. And for y'all to sit down and talk with her, that makes y'all questionable in my eyes. Now, of course, Amada is blindsided by this reaction. And she said, listen, she reached out and wanted to talk to me. She reached out and wanted to apologize. Of course, Estelita doesn't want to hear because why all of a sudden, when it's convenient, she wants to reach out to you and say she's sorry. Amada tried to encourage her to have her own conversation. She doesn't want to. But it's like, first of all, why are we having this conversation right here? I don't think we should have this conversation right here in front of everybody because a lot of shit had occurred that day and there was a lot of personal shit that was said. So let's go on to another side. Let's move on. Let's move over here, okay? Yeah, Estelita, you were about to blow up. I can't say you didn't have a right to, but for you to get that mad over your own event, you might want to be a bit calmer. So just telling Estelita, I am being civil with her. I am being cordial with her. It doesn't mean we're going to be best friends. I am just trying to move forward. Again, Estelita, you're mad about how the things she said to her. How can you support a woman like her? It's understandable. I never wanted it to make you feel like this. And like Estelita said, listen, I feel how I feel. But of course, if you want to move forward with her, you can move forward with her. I would never, as a friend, make you choose who you can and cannot be friends with. But I would think, from all the foul shit that she said, and you know the foul shit that she said, I would think you wouldn't even want to do nothing with this bitch. Even Amada even told Estelita, you think I would choose her bullshit over you? I wouldn't do that. But it still hurts her. Out of everything that's been said and done, she still has not apologized. She still will not hold herself accountable for what's being said and done. It's just going to be a up and it's stuck when it comes to Estelita and Shay, okay? Now, while they're trying to mend it, you see Hot Topic coming in on edge, questioning Bobby about why are you telling everybody that I was the one who leaked Trina's wedding certificate? Because he heard from around the rumor mill that you had a blog and you're behind a blog that's leaking information. She said, first of all, I don't go to blogs. Blogs talk about me. I am the hot topic. It is what it is. But of course, she's just going off. She's spazzing. Everybody's coming after me. And it's just like, girl, calm the fuck down. You're doing the most. She's like, it's fuck Trina, it's fuck Swerve, it's fuck Bobby, it's fuck Joy, everybody versus Hot Topic, everybody. She's telling him to put a muzzle on it or he'll receive a cease and desist, like she's willing to go to the lawyers, just doing the most, okay? And Bobby is like, okay, Hot Topic, I told Trina this because this was information that I heard, and you have been the main one feeling some type of way about it. But obviously, you can't handle with being kicked out, because when Trina checked her and told her to get out of her section, I think Hot Topic has never let go of that. But it's like, girl, you not involved, or as far as like not involved, you don't belong in Trina's camp. It's deuces, it's bye. And she just walks off. Like, Hot Topic does the absolute most for no reason whatsoever. I think she needs to take up her own advice, or take up a mirror so she can look inside herself to realize all of this happened because of you. You being extremely possessive over Trina's relationship, over Trina's life, thinking that you're entitled to know everything that's going on with her. And you're doing the exact most, trying to investigate and find out what's really going on. Like I said in my previous videos, if what will occur and what will be revealed will be revealed. Don't make it be revealed because you feel some type of way. Like, even listening to them argue, Estelita and Amada had to stop their argument to see what's going on, to see security escort Hot Topic out of the building. So when Amada when Amada taps Estelita and tell her that I'm happy that we talked, I'm hopeful that we're in a better place, because this is not turning out positive for you. Because she did tell her, I've always been supportive of you. And even Estelita is realizing that, okay, this is not how I want this event to go well. She was just so consumed with her feelings of seeing Amada and Shay get close or get acquainted again, be back cool. It just spurred up a negative feeling in her. Now that she did make amends as of this moment with Amada, she feels even bad that Princess is on her way. And Princess, while you look good, girl, you came 3,000 miles from LA to Miami to confront Amada to say she is not my friend. You did all of that, okay? Because you thought she was your friend. But when it came down to the time that you actually needed her to be there, you said she violated your friendship. I honestly don't think she did, Princess. I don't think Amada did anything as bad as you're trying to make it out to be, when you know the man you've been with for all these years. So while she walked in and everybody's happy to see her, Amada did not know she was coming. She's very uncomfortable. She walked away because she did not want to be near her as much as Princess didn't want to be near her. Everybody is wondering, why is Amada and Princess so far apart from one another? Princess said, I was speaking to my friends, and Amada is not my friend. I thought she was my friend, and they want to know why you think she's not your friend. But maybe that's not their business. So, of course, Bobby says, you know what? We will leave. Y'all can have y'all conversation. So Amada and Princess have their conversation. Amada said, what tea have you heard? She said, based off of what you told me. Because she even said in the confessional that when Amada got the call from Ray J to be part of the One Wish movie, she said, Ray J always comes up with crazy ideas. He never follows through. So the fact that Amada will believe him about this One Wish movie, she's even dumber than she looks. Are you sure, Princess? Yeah, Ray J is crazy, but are you sure he wouldn't come up with an idea to create this One Wish movie? Because I feel like you've known that he wanted to add her into the movie, but I don't know why you mad at her and not mad at him. So with what was said, she wishes that Amada might have told her when the meeting first happened, giving her a heads up that he reached out to me for a meeting, and would have been told what happened after that. But Amada said nothing happened. The meeting was the meeting. Nothing happened. Once the meeting happened, then I realized how the meeting went. Then I told you what happened. Why would I tell you what could happen when I didn't know it could happen? Amada thinking that she's going to have a cool meeting and a cool conversation with Ray J did not end up with him trying to flirt with her, him trying to press up on her. That wasn't on her agenda. So the fact that you feel some type of way that she never told you what occurred or what might have occurred before you ever thought what something could occur, you see how I sound confusing? So now that it occurred, I feel some type of way. Not to me. I don't understand why you would feel some type of way when you know the man you've been with for all these years, Princess. You know how this man plays games. So now she's telling her, I thought you were my friend because I remember you cried to me. And like Amada said, you cried to me too. So I thought you were my friend, and that's the same. They both call each other fake ass bitches. Amada said, I'm only your friend that's convenient, right? Because you want to say I'm fake, you fake as well, and then we can hear the slap that Princess gave Amada, but they cut everything down. It was all black. That we didn't even see if Amada got a hit off or not. But I did recall seeing someone put on Twitter the whole unleaked footage of the fight. I think Amada was able to get some type of hit in, but then Estelita, she's so damn fast, she was able to get a couple swings off. But why didn't y'all show the whole fight? I hope that maybe the next episode y'all start off with the fight so we can see the whole thing turn out. But Princess, see, I didn't do last week's episode because I feel like, Princess, you were in the wrong for assuming or thinking that Amada would ever do that to you by getting involved with Ray J when you know the type of person Ray J is. So you're putting all of this energy on Amada, but not Ray J. And then next episode, Bobby's going to tell you if you really want to end this relationship with Amada completely, you might want to have a conversation with Ray J first before you make this decision. Because Ray J set this up. I honestly do think that Ray J knew how to push your buttons by setting up a conversation with someone you called a friend to get a reaction out of you. Tit for tat. Both you and Ray J have done things as tit for tat, as get backs to one another for years. The same way of whether or not y'all divorce will really be final. Will y'all divorce ever really be final? I really want to know. You know how many times y'all have broken up, gotten back together, filed for divorce, recanted, filed for divorce, recanted? It's exhausting at this point. Placing energy on the wrong person that doesn't deserve it. Amada got her ways, but I don't think Amada will be that damn fucking shady. I don't fault Amada with the way she did it. Now that we know the whole situation, now that we know what led to that, she let you know. She informed you. And now you're mad that she didn't inform you before it happened? Like, girl, good night and goodbye. But that's it. That's it. I don't have any more, okay? Because Princess pissed me off with the way she came in on 10. But y'all, that's it. That's all I have. Please stay tuned for my next video, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.